Washington begins by giving sort of two reasons behind his decision to come forward with this proclamation. What are they, and what's the relation between them? Diana, what would you say?
Yeah, first he says this is the duty of all nations, so this is not something exclusively American. And then second, he says he is responding to the will of Congress. It is Congress who has made this request of him. So he really, this is not an executive decree that he has come up with. It's also the case that there were proclamations by the Continental Congress from 1777 till 1784. So it seems as if there's a kind of shift in the locus of those proclamations.
Yeah, more on this?
He was very conscious of the precedential value of everything that he did. And also, he had a conception of the presidency which is instructive and I wish was further studied. And the important thing about these two reasons is he is being dutiful. He is not stepping out as the chief executive. He's not bossing anybody around. In fact, he's doing something of great importance, but he's doing it as a matter of his duty as president, because nations have a duty to give thanks as nations, and because our Congress has asked that he make this recommendation.
Yeah, and Washington was very, very aware that he was setting a precedent for whatever was going to follow, and the proprieties became very important to him. And so the emphasis on duty, I think, doing your duty and making an example of that is very important.
There is one new element, and that is that his proclamation is addressed to the people of the states, whereas the proclamations by the Continental Congresses had been made simply to the states, inviting the states to speak to their people.
No, very
good. So you see a movement in the direction of a more consolidated nation, no, a true union.
Exactly. This is the first presidential proclamation to an entire nation, recommending some activity on their part, but only because the representatives of those people have so requested him to do. To which he then adds the universal duty. It's not merely that I'm following the dictates or the requests of Congress, but also all nations have this. This is a combination of the universal and the particular and the national, just in the point of departure.